All right, and a good morning. Sean Hammond here with you from the Laker Country Weather Center. It is your Monday, February the 12th weather briefing. I want to apologize. I had to stop after Wednesday of last week. I've actually been out with the flu. First time having the flu, and it was not fun. But hey, we are back at it this morning and feeling much better. Let's check out the radar as of 5:54 this morning. Nothing going on across the Commonwealth at this time, but we do expect that to change coming up later on, and we may have a little quick burst of snow. So let's jump right into it now. We'll go into the hour by hour, the HRRR model future radar, and let's run it throughout the day today. And we're going to have showers and maybe a few thunderstorms throughout the day, especially as we go into the afternoon hours. And then watch what happens tonight. It looks like we're going to have a very quick changeover to some snow showers. Now, it's really going to be tough to pinpoint how much snow we may see because it's going to be so fast. It's going to depend on how quick temperatures can get down to that oh so important freezing mark. You can see as that exits the region by late tonight and early tomorrow morning. So really it's going to be what time does that change happen? And that's going to be the deciding factor as to how much snowfall some folks could see. So let's go ahead and we will go into the various models here and see what these models are spitting out in terms of snow totals. This is from the GFS model. You can see this run of the model is showing, it's kind of all over the place. It's got 10 inches in Lexington, an inch down here in Russell County, a foot just to the west of Bowling Green. This thing is all over the place. It's going to be so hard to pinpoint with this. Let's go to the European model. And let's step this back a run. And this is a earlier run of the European model. It's got a more consistent 2 to 5 inches of snow for some, 2 inches down here in our area. We'll go to, tell you what, let's see if we can, how far we can get with the high resolution NAM. This should take us all the way out. If not, it'll get us really close. So there's the high resolution NAM. This thing wanting to try to get 6 to 7 inches of snow for parts of the Lake Cumberland region. Now, I don't think the hour by hour can get that far. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. This is the HRRR model, the hour by hour. This has got 3 inches of snowfall. Look at that, 14 back to the west in Bowling Green. It's so hard to pinpoint this. This is one of those things where you hate being somebody involved with the weather because it's nearly impossible to get a good, consistent forecast. Here's the regular NAM model. It's got 3 inches, 4 inches for some here in the Lake Cumberland region, a foot back to the west. Let's go to the Canadian model. Now, the Canadian tends to be a little bit more heavier, but actually this run of the Canadian is pretty light. It's got about an inch to a dusting to an inch for much of the Lake Cumberland region. So, again, it's going to be so hard to tell. I'll just be honest with you all. It's going to be nearly impossible. And I know everybody's wanting to know, well, how much snow are we exactly going to see? And like I said, it's going to be really hard to pinpoint that. So here's what we are calling for. Again, I'm not going to put out a snow total. There's not a lot of confidence here. We're to call for a chance in much of our area. Best chance appears to be Bowling Green and up through the Bluegrass region. Now, again, all that's subject to change. It's so hard to tell. I know I wish I could give you a better, more precise total prediction, but it's not going to get into that today. It's going to be really hard to tell. So just keep your radio tuned in to Laker Country 104.9 for our Jack and Jack Insurance Go or No-Go report. And then also keep it tuned into our social media pages as well. And we'll keep you up to date with the very latest on the weather. All right, folks, that'll do it for today's weather briefing. Have a good one.